Hey everybody, welcome back to Touch Your Reactions. Fans of Ghosts, we got another good one for you here today. We're going to be checking out the song Kaisarion. I think that's how you pronounce it. We got a couple videos we're going to watch today. I'm going to start with a lyric video because I really want to dig into the lyrics, know what this song's all about. I'm going to try and interpret it on my own without any help. And then I'm going to do a quick wiki search. We'll figure out what the song actually is about, see how close I was. And we're going to wrap up the video with a live performance in Reno from last year. So that's going to be the lineup for tonight. Stick around if that's what you're into. Got a couple people to shout out real quick who requested this. To Herp Derp 7007 and Austin Phelps. Shout out to you guys for putting this on my radar. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and jump into this lyric video for the song Kaisarion by Ghost. Well, this intro is not like anything I've heard from Ghost before. This sounds like an 80s hair metal band or something. I half expect Vince Neil to come in here and start singing on this track here in a minute. The way that it sounds, it immediately takes me back to my youth. All right, I'm a little lost. I want to actually look up this word that they repeated 3 times here. Is that Hypatia or Hypatia? I want to look that up real quick and know what that means, because obviously if they're saying it 3 times like that in a row, it's going to be something important. So I'll be right back after I've looked that up. Here we go. All right, I got the Wikipedia up. It says Hypatia here. It says was a Neoplatonist philosopher, astronomer, and mathematician who lived in Alexandria, Egypt, and then was part of the Eastern Roman Empire, prominent thinker in Alexandria, female mathematician. She was a great teacher and counselor. All right, down here under how she died, it says murder. According to Socrates, during the Christian season of Lent in March 1415, a mob of Christians under the leadership of Lector named Peter raided Hypatia's carriage as she was traveling home. They dragged her into a building known as the Kaisarion, a former pagan temple at the center of the Roman imperial cult in Alexandria that had been converted into a Christian church. There, the mob stripped her naked and murdered her using roof tiles or oyster shells, is what it says. So, okay. So we're talking about a Egyptian philosopher back in the year 415 who was murdered by a Christian mob in a building known as the Kaisarion that used to be a pagan temple, and now it had been converted into a Christian church. So that tells me who Hypatia is. All right, let's jump back into the lyrics. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, this lines up now. Throw your holy rocks right at her for her satanic wiles. So these Christians were sacrificing or murdering this person because they thought she was satanic. Maybe they, it's that whole thing where she's a witch kind of thing. So, Kaisarion. This is talking about the murder of Hypatia in that building known as the Kaisarion. The truth that can be shown through prism of deceit. It's the kindness of bishops with their choir boys on suite. It's the tongues of adulation that looks to no avail. It's the noise of the righteous dogma that hides the handmaid's tale. Far away from the stench of the heavens. On the go, yet too close to forever. Yeah, the music on this song is like nothing I've heard from Ghost before. It's a whole completely different kind of metal. I like it. It's nice to have the variety kind of thing. I'm backing it up a little bit here. Did we just do a tempo change right there? That was interesting. Mounting over years. It's the words that were never spoken that echoes through the times. It's the smell of the burning temple swept away by rise. It's the truth of candor shown through a prism of deceit. It's the kindness of bishops with their choir boys on suite. The drums on this track are standing out to me a lot. The mix is really bouncing back and forth between my headphones, which is nice, and the it's just nice to have the drums take a little bit of a trip. You know what I mean? Travel around my head a little bit. Very nice. It's the tongues of adulation that looks to no avail. It's the noise of the righteous dogma that hides the inmate's tale. They're pronouncing it Hypatia here, so I might have been pronouncing it incorrectly when I said Hypatia. So they're saying Hypatia. I guess I'll go with that. That little drum roll at the end there was really nice. Really nice. Started over here and went all the way through my head. It was nice. Nice. All right. That was Kaisarion. Let's go ahead and look up the meaning behind the song and see how far I was off here. I didn't make too many predictions. I mean, once I looked up what Hypatia meant, it pretty much gave me what was going on here. All right, Ghost Kaisarion lyrics meaning. Whereas Hypatia may sound like the name of a mythical character from the days of yore, she was in fact a historical figure from 2nd century Egypt. At that time, Egypt was under the thumb of the Roman Empire. By this time, Rome was already officially Christian, but apparently conversion was not mandatory. Meanwhile, despite being a pagan herself, Hypatia was also respected amongst the Christian community in her hometown of Alexandria. So when these two political leaders, Cyril and Orestes, both of whom were Christian, began going at it, the latter, who was a personal friend of Hypatia's, consulted her. This resulted, according to Wikipedia, in Cyril's spreading nasty rumors about Hypatia. And with that in mind, it should perhaps also be noted that Orestes was formerly a pagan himself. So, to make a long story short, a less powerful local Christian leader led an ambush in which Hypatia, who was obviously caught unaware, was brutally murdered. And whereas logic would dictate that disdain for her pagan beliefs has something to do with that crime. At this point, it is difficult to ascertain as to what the degree of the murder was motivated by politics or religion. What it really reads like, all things considered, is that Alexandria was out of control back in those days, and if caught up in some beef between powerful political or religious figures, just about anyone can be hemmed up or lynched. And as explained by Tobias Forge, with the lyrics and premise on this notion of Christianity at its foundation, beginning an intolerant religion. Furthermore, since he uses such a powerful example to get that point across, it can be said that the vocalist perceives Christians as being violent, particularly toward those who do not adhere to their belief system. So that's what the song is about. It's about the murder of Hypatia in the Kaisarion. All right, let's go ahead and check out this live performance. This is a compilation multicam video that was done by Top Metal. Shout out to Top Metal. And we'll go ahead and jump into it. This was Reno 2022 multicam. It almost looks like the shadowy character from the Deathly Hallows story in the Harry Potter movies, the way it's behind that sheet there. The shadow puts off just like that shadowy character that was in that animation that they did to tell that story. Was there a malfunction? Was that supposed to fall down and it didn't? And now someone's trying to actually tear down the wall? That's what it looks like. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a mistake. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to fall. There's no way that that stagehand was supposed to be out there pulling this down. That's kind of funny. All right, the audio on this is a little muffled, so I'm actually going to switch to a different live video. I want to find one that's got good sound, something we can enjoy. So give me a second while I find another video, and we'll jump back in. Sorry to Top Metal, just this sounds real muffled, like you're listening to it underwater a little bit. So let's switch over to another live. Let's see what I can find. All right, I found one that's got some pretty good audio here. This is same concert, it looks like, or at least the same tour. This one says live in San Diego, so it's going to be a different part of the tour. But this is from someone on YouTube named Dick Moon. Shout out to Dick Moon for sharing this. This one has good audio. I checked it. And let's go ahead and enjoy this live performance once again. This is Kaisarion from San Diego by Ghost. Here we go. Nothing like that feeling when you've been waiting all day to see one of your favorite bands perform, and it's like seconds away, and they're out on stage. You know it's getting ready to start, and the adrenaline's just starting to flow. I love it. I go to a lot of concerts, and I get to experience that a lot. So now we see how that other concert was supposed to have started. Very cool intro, and it was timed up with the music really nicely. Kind of funny that the folks in Reno didn't get that experience. Wow, this audio and video is great on this camera. So shout out once again to Dick Moon. You're probably using a Samsung Ultra, which is what I've been shooting with lately, and it comes out really nice like this. I love that they shared the shot of the crowd. I love that. Always do this. If you're at a concert, always get a shot of the crowd. Don't definitely focus on the band, but get a shot of the crowd. That's where all the fellow fans are, and we want to see their faces. I kind of like that this is their opening song too. It's got a lot of energy, and it's a good opener for a concert. So I'm assuming this is the opener since they revealed the band with that sheet. But I love it. I love the energy. It's a nice high paced song. I mean, the theme of the message of the song is kind of messed up about someone being murdered back in the day by the church, but that's what we do. We educate. I didn't know anything about this story until today, so Ghost is always educating those of us who are ignorant out here to the truth. I wonder if they get super sweaty inside those masks, man. You would think that they get very, very sweaty. I wonder if they've actually built in some sort of cooling system with those hoses and stuff to actually keep them cool. But I could just imagine when they pull that thing off, it's just completely full of sweat if they don't have it cooled somehow. love that we can hear the crowd right here too. One of my favorite parts of any concert is when a crowd gets to sing along with their artist, and I like that that was included here. We got a shot there of Dick Moon. Shout out to Dick Moon and apparently his girlfriend who's here with him at the concert. And appreciate you sharing this awesome video with us. All right, he's going into Rats. I'm not going to continue this. I've done my reaction to Rats already. All right, I like the song. It's a hype song. The message behind it is straight up Ghost Alley. If you'd told me the message behind the song before telling me who sung it, I would have said, well, this sounds just like a Ghost song. So it's a good one, good crowd starter, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. So shout out to you guys who put it on my radar. I had a lot of fun with this. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, hit that like button down below. It doesn't cost you anything. Makes me feel good when people like my videos. I got more Ghosts coming up. Let me look at my list right here. Let's see. We got Kaisarion this week. Next week, we're doing Absolution. Then we're doing Conclave con Dio, and we're going to wrap up the month with Watcher in the Sky. So that's the lineup for the rest of this month. Stick around for that if that's what you're into. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, hit that big red button down below. It'll turn gray, let you know you have subscribed. And if you hit that bell off to the side, it'll let you know anytime I drop new content over here at Touchy Reactions. I'm going to be doing some Ghosts for a little while here on the channel. I'm enjoying it. It's good music. It gives me something great to listen to around the house. It's really good driving music. I've really been listening to it a lot in the car. So shout out to all of you who turned me on to Ghost. I also have a Patreon. There's a link up in the corner and down below in the description. Shout out to all our patrons who support the channel. And there's a Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter link down below as well. Come follow us over there for the non-reaction video type content. So I had fun with this. I hope you guys had fun as well. And I appreciate you stopping by. And don't forget to come on back. If you enjoyed this video, the YouTube algorithm, who knows you way better than I do, thinks you'll like this video right over here. So click on that and check it out.